What's the dilly? What it is, man? What it do? What it look like? It's your boy JB, man. We about to get right to it, man. Y'all make sure y'all do all the stuffaces, man. We about to keep it bracking and cracking from LA to Manhattan, man. Let's go and let's talk about what happened. Snoopy Badass and Wack Hunted, did a little little interview or talk about what they talking about. And Black gave some more game. And if you're listening to what he was saying, people gonna think whatever if you snitch. He was kind of, letting them know some stuff, and then say he's gonna talk to him, and let them know about a play, and just all the things he was saying. Now we gonna see what Snoopy Badass gonna come back and say, because people gonna want to know. Hey, you didn't see that when he was talking. He that bad. So it's Whack a cop. We've been hearing this for a long time. We know he say a lot of stuff that's could be incriminating. And he played that role. That shit is hard to tell. 600 too, but 600 now saying, from what I heard from one of these channels, is he ain't messing with him. He ain't messing with rats and busters, and it just seems like so much of a play. Even if it's true that he was maybe giving Snoopy Badass some advice and say, look, let me show you how to do this. We gon', I know people like to hear you ratting and talk. I mean, not ratting, but raving and ranting, cussing and on bloods and turned up. So we gonna put you on here, and I'm gonna just show you how. Just we gonna talk, and I'm gonna just boom boom, and that makes sense. Now, is that saying he's not an informant or he doesn't work with law enforcement? No. But all this time and all these people that have been talking about Wack Hunted is the feds, undercover. Uh, you think that's the way he gets cracked? You know what I'm saying? What's done in the dark comes to light. Is that how it is? He goes to the liquor store and he forget that he had his badge here all the time. He stay with it. You know what I mean? And just thought maybe the camera wouldn't get it. Um, I don't know. I don't believe it. I believe Wack has shown us that he's very manipulating. He's a liar, but he also tells a lot of truth. He be solid 100 sometime, and then sometimes he lie his ass off and have his crew lie. So it's hard to tell, but he definitely knows how to have everybody talk about him. I said, oh shit, he Wack about to have the internet on fire, man. They about to be like, oh, that snatch, I told you that nigga's a snap. He been telling, I know it, I know it. He CS2B back and that, and so when it comes to paperwork and all these people playing, um, who's an informant and this law thing get tricky, because you know some people do that and point the fingers, and they be the ones that's like that. So that's why I try not to get into it. I remember somebody asked me, well, "What do I think about Snoopy Badass? Did he tell?" I ain't looked at his paperwork, and I don't care about his paperwork. It's not a guy I know. Is it telling if he could go on a stand and talk about something that he didn't need to? You could take it like that. You know what I'm saying? He said he's trying to get somebody out. I don't know. I never took the stand. Shit, they wouldn't let me, not even for myself. But if I did, it would be by myself, about myself. I wouldn't take the stand and talk about nobody else. So that's just, you could take that how you want. But I don't get into that politic telling who not telling, because it get tricky. And a lot of niggas talking about, I ain't telling and he ain't never told, and he the one and they told. It be them that told. So it's crafty, and it's you never know until you know, and then sometimes it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay away from that, but this doesn't prove he's a police. It proves that Wack is very good at this manipulating and going with content, making content, no doubt. And I'm sure he showed Snoopy firsthand and probably told him, look, I'm gonna do this and act like, blah blah. I think it's a play. I think it's a play, but that still don't mean he not law enforcement, and it don't mean he is. But I think if you've been playing this pyro gangster, I'm hard and I get money and I'm doing this. And he played this role for so long. He'll be on the internet telling everybody secrets and paperwork and all that, and that's how you get caught doing it. I don't know. He been too good and crafty, and and on Paru and doing this stuff is just to be like caught like going through his wallet where you know what's in your wallet. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But maybe he tried to not show the camera and it just accidentally happened. But y'all let me know what y'all think. But I gotta say play. And I'm not saying he's not an informant, but I'm not saying he is, because I don't know. You would have to be to know these type of things that they talking about. I mean, it could seem like it look like I think 600. Damn it, I believe it. But they could just be going with the play and shit. You know, doing they do, doing they do just for the content. But only persons who know that who's he's an informant and this and that is the police people he work with, the sergeants and agents and